Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Autumn Willow's Doll Nursery. My name's Miranda, and today I have a super exciting video. I've been waiting to make this video for a while now. This is going to be a part story time, part a little bit of everything. It could be a little chaotic, but I'm going to be talking about a Virginia Turner doll. This is the exact same doll that you're seeing. This doll once looked exactly like this doll. This is Wendy from Virginia Turner. The story time behind these dolls is just crazy and so cool. I had to share it. Now, I had seen this doll here, the way she looks, she's floppy. Look, her stuffing is all compressed, so she's a little floppy. But I had seen this doll years ago on eBay, and at the time that I saw her on eBay, she was going for $350. Now, I know Virginia Turner dolls, the prices can be up one day, down the next. I know that now, but at the time, I just assumed that's what this doll was going for. All of the time, you know? Or roundabouts there. And I couldn't afford to get her. And I was so devastated because I had fallen in love with this doll, and this is her original outfit and everything. This is what her, hair, everything looked like. This specific color hair, which is almost like a strawberry blonde color, and green eyes. And if you know anything about Virginia Turner dolls, they can come in a variety of, sculpt faces with different eye colors, different hair colors. I've seen this doll with different, coming from the factory with different style wigs, different colored hair, different colored eyes. But this was specifically the color pattern that I was wanting. I wanted the strawberry blonde hair, this style of wig with the pigtails, and the green eyes. I think right now there is the same sculpt face with more ginger colored hair, same wig style. And I think she has blue eyes, and she's going for close to $400 right now. But I am the type, as you know, I can bond super easily with a doll. I can bond through pictures, and I had totally already bonded with this doll. I wanted this doll so bad. And I had already picked out a name. I wanted to name her after Tabitha, which was one of my favorite dolls in my grandmother's collection, Grammy. And I wanted to name her after Grammy. So middle name being Fern, Tabitha Fern. Named after Grammy and my favorite doll of hers. So that was the plan, and of course I have a little app on my phone, it's called PicCollage, and I made, I do up a little picture of the doll that I've fallen in love with, put cute little stickers on it, name the doll, put the name on the picture, the whole thing. I do that with like every doll. You can look back through dolls that I have fallen in love with through pictures, and you can find where I did them a name picture in my phone. It's silly, I know, but that's just how it is. And so I was really disappointed when I couldn't find this doll cheaper. And I looked for months trying to find this specific style. And I didn't have any luck finding one that I could afford. And just finding one in general for sale was very difficult at the time. Well, fast forward, I think it may have been somewhere around a year. I was visiting my grandmother, and she has had, I think, the vast majority of her dolls boxed up and in the attic, since before I was born. She would only have a couple, displayed in her bedroom. So I don't even know what all dolls my grandmother has in her collection. But, so I didn't know she had a Virginia Turner doll. But I went to visit her one day, and she was talking about, she had a Virginia Turner doll that she was wanting to give me. And she had no idea that I had been looking at Virginia Turner dolls and was trying to find this specific one. She had no idea. But she said, yeah, if you can go up in the attic, find it. She described what the box, because she was in her original box. She described what that looked like, and so I went up into the attic and I was searching. It took me forever to find the right box. And where everything was stacked, like I was trying to be so careful not to cause like an avalanche of toys and dolls to come falling down. But I found this enormous box. I bring it downstairs, and I was talking about how there is a Virginia Turner doll, a very specific one, with a specific hair color and eye color that I've been trying to find now for about a year and could not find it. That I could afford anyway. Found one, and it was $350 some dollars, and then shipping added to that. It was over $400 all said and done. And I said, I'm not expecting this to be that exact same doll. Like, what are the odds in that? But I'm super excited to be getting a Virginia Turner doll at all. And so everybody was kind of anticipating, like, is this going to be the doll she wanted? As I have the box on the floor, and as I'm, starting to open it up, because my husband was there, both my parents were there, and then my grandmother and my grandfather were still alive at the time. And I open up the doll, and it is her, exactly the way I wanted her. And she was being given to me for free by the grandmother that I was naming her after, that I had already picked the name for. What are the odds in that happening? I was in the biggest state of shock. Like, it didn't seem real to me. It just didn't. And even my mom was just like freaking out. Like, this was unreal. And I kid you not, like, my mind was so blown. All I could think was, this is God. Like, this is a miracle. And I had a song. Listen, I had a song playing through my head as I was taking her out of the box. And that was, if you have ever seen the movie, I love this movie to pieces. It's Fiddler on the Roof. And it's the song that Model the Tailor sings to, oh goodness, it's the eldest daughter. Hava was the youngest. Was it Zeidel? I think it was Zeidel. And it was Miracle of Miracles. It's the song he sings after they're told that they can get married. Wonder of Wonder, Miracle of Miracles. Yeah, that song was playing through my head. It's such a cute song. If you have not seen that movie, see that movie. It is so much fun. There are sad parts. There are definitely sad parts, but there are also some really sweet and fun parts too. But anyway, Miracle of Miracles was playing through my head. Like, what are the odds? Now, I will say that I had expectations for this doll that I was a little surprised. So, of course, I'm wanting to do what we do with our reborns, right? I am wanting them to feel realistic. I'm wanting them weighted, right, proportioned correctly. I want to be able to dress them up and do their hair, you know, all the things that I'm used to doing with my dolls. And I'll show you here. We'll start with the outfit. So I'll show you how this is the doll that I got for my grandmother, and you can see she is completely different than this doll. Body, hair, everything's different, and I'll get more into that in a second. But I want to show you more of what's going on underneath here, because that will explain why I have two, everything that's going on here. So she just came in the mail. This one here just came in the mail today. So she's needing, it looks like we may have some ink here on her legs. So I'm going to grab a baby wipe and see if I can get that off. Nope, I may have to see if I can use a magic eraser on that without taking her paint off. If you're doing something like that, you have to be so super careful. But we'll worry about that later. I'm trying to show you the body, so let's focus on that real quick. So excited, I'm just all over the place. Okay. This may end up being a little bit of a long video. So hopefully you guys are here for the ride. Okay. Slide this off. Okay, so this is the body. And you can see that this isn't super realistic. Now, she has armatures, so you can pose her arms, but you can see how oddly proportioned the body is. So that is why I had to modify this for her. And I'll explain how I did that. I was trying to figure out, I bought like a couple different bodies from, I can't remember which. It was either Bountiful Baby, McPherson's, or Irresistibles. It was one of them. Bought a couple different bodies to try to sort her out with a more realistic shaped body. And nothing was working properly. So what I did was I cut the legs right here. I cut the arms right about here off of this body. And I sewed them onto a reborn body. And that's what I'll show you. That's what she has. So I'll switch these two over and I'll show you what I did. And of course, you know, she's been weighted. She does still have her armatures. I left those attached to the arms and fed them into the new body. I meant to bring, I knew I was going to forget something. I have my nursery spread across 2 different rooms. And when I come back here to film, I have always forgotten to bring something with me. It just never fails. And I forgot to bring a diaper for this little one. Okay. You'll be able to see here what I did. Take this off. Okay. I was planning on redressing both of them anyway in this video. And oh, I got some super cute outfits. Okay, little one. There we go. Okay, so here's the body. You can see where I've sewn with the arms, and I missed a I've got to go back and resew that. But this is what the body looks like here. And it works really, really well. I've not had issues with it. And so what you will find when you take these apart, I thought I was going to be able to do this just like a Reborn and like fill the legs, and you cannot. The vinyl seals the legs off. There's like a little pinhole, but you can't put anything in there. So you would have to cut the vinyl, fill it up, and then try to like glue it back or something. And I was not about that. Same with the head. I couldn't do anything, put anything in the head or, you know, anything like that. Because I would have liked to have been able to put a magnet behind the mouth so I could have the passies, but we couldn't do it. Not a big deal. Just having her on a more realistic body was good enough for me. And so if I hold her up a little bit, you can see the difference in the bodies there. Now, the other thing that I did was I was really confused about the hair. I was assuming that it was like a full wig. I would be able to style the hair. So let's talk about that for a second, because I am curious. When I took her pigtails out, it looked like a little kid had taken scissors to her hair. And I had thought maybe one of my cousins had, you know, gotten up into the doll room and cut her hair when they were small. You know, I didn't know. Well, we're about to find out, because I want to see, is this just factory, how the wig was? Were they all made that way? We're going to see. Now, the rubber band has disintegrated because this is an old doll, and that does happen. So we're going to clean that up. This is something else that I really like about buying older dolls, used dolls, is they will often need some TLC. Just like she's needing right now. And I love being able to do that. My sweet little girls. Her hair was the same way. The rubber band had disintegrated and gotten stuck. But little orphan dolls, listen, you know me. We you know this, that love of finding an unwanted doll that's in rough shape. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this answered my question. They were not all that way. Someone had taken scissors to her, because this wig does not have, you couldn't even like put her hair down. There was like spiky pieces coming out of here that were only like an inch long, and same down all through the bottom. Like you couldn't have had her hair down in any way, shape, or form, because there was only a few straggly pieces that were long. The majority of it had been cut to smithereens. And look at this. That is not happening with her at all. You can have her hair fully down without there being spikes coming out. So yeah, her wig did not come that way. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened. I don't know if my grandmother had gotten it secondhand, or if it was just a defect from the factory that the wig was messed up. If she did buy it new, I don't know. Or did a little kid get up there and mess around? Oh my goodness. Well, Okay, so this is really good then. This is really good actually, because I will be able to style her hair and do different things with it. She won't be limited to pigtails, which I thought she was going to be. I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm doing right now, but if you can't, just hang in there. The rubber band has hardened, and there's just these little chunks everywhere. So, it's quite a mess. Goodness gracious. It's left a little staining in her hair, but I should be able to get that out with a little bit of water. Oh, let me see. I do have a brush here. We're going to try to brush some of this out and be as gentle as possible. She has beautiful hair. Oh my gosh. Guys, I was honestly expecting that to have just been the way the wig was made. And it's not. Look at this. Look at this long, luscious, thick hair that this poor girl did not have. Alright. Gosh, that rubber band just, ugh, turned to sand. I am so happy. We are going to be able to style her hair and have so much fun. Now, with this one, so I had to find another wig, and I was trying to find a color similar to this. Guys, I have had so much trouble trying to find wigs for her. I measured her head, you know, I did all the things. But it's like people don't list because her head circumference is 16 inches. And I have been trying to find 16-inch wigs for dolls, their circumference, and it keeps giving me like 16-inch tall dolls. Or just random sizes, and I'm not able to find specifically for a 16-inch head circumference. And then, you know, if you do, then the wig is not the color, it's not the shape, it's not the length. It has been a disaster trying to find her wig. And the wig she's got on, I'm not a fan of. And I'll show you why. But I'm so excited. We're going to be able to do stuff with this little girl's hair here. Find the comb. She still has a piece of... What did I do with the comb? Okay. Where are we at? There we go. I am not modifying her body. I want to keep her as original as I possibly can. But I am going to take her head off and redo the stuffing because it's a disaster inside there. I want her to at least be able to sit up correctly. So we're going to do that now, and then I will show you what's going on with her wig over there. And I'm going to be ordering her another wig. I found one that I think might work. And we're going to give it a shot. I couldn't find this color in the right size. But I was able to find a more ginger colored wig that should fit her. And we'll just see how it looks. I'll try it with you guys in case you're curious. Right now I'm going to take her head off, which is a little bit challenging the way that they do the heads here. But I will be able to get it off. And so on the back of her neck, 1994 Virginia Turner, she is number 233 out of 250. We'll have to look on the back of hers. I think hers is around that same number. And what's interesting is, woohoo, look out. I should have probably done a warning there if you're not used to seeing dolls being taken apart. Okay, so this is the kind of stuffing that's in here, and you can see how that compresses. Comes like little pancakes. We are just gonna put my bag here. And we're gonna add, this right here is Bountiful Baby. That real silky smooth stuffing. Work this down. I'm gonna try to work some down into her waist where she's real skinny. Now I wanted to keep her as original as possible because I felt really, I was conflicted. I wanted to modify her. I wanted to be able to have her as realistic as possible in how she felt and what clothes that she could wear. But then I felt bad at the same time because I didn't have her original. And that's why I got a second one. And the prices right now aren't bad at all. So I was able to get this one for $50, and she came from, this is crazy, she came from the same town where my grandmother lives. What are the odds in that? Like, I couldn't believe that. Let's see, is this getting where it needs to go? Working things down. What was that? Okay, I think we're getting her close here. So this is the only thing I'll be doing. We'll still dress her, we'll still be able to do her hair, thank goodness, since her wig is the way it's supposed to be. The mystery has been solved. This poor girl had been butchered. Okay. You can see here you cannot get, you'd have to cut, and this is really hard vinyl. Really, really hard vinyl. So there's no getting inside of there without really tearing things up, and I'm not comfortable to do that. It's not worth it. I have no idea what you guys are seeing here. Just along for the ride, you can just look at her pretty face if you need to, and you can hear me talk. So I had regretted messing with her hair at all, and was like, oh my gosh, I should have just left it. And just tried to keep her hair in the pigtails. But now I'm glad that it worked out the way it did, because her wig was destroyed. So we'll still have one original and one that's been made a little bit more realistic. Okay, so she sits up. She's not perfect, but she does sit up better. So, okay. Now, what we're going to do, I do still have her original outfit too, so I can twin them in their original outfits if the outfit will fit that body. I've not tried it back on her since I switched her body out. So we'll see. Okay. Now, aren't they adorable? Aren't they adorable? And listen, this little girl here, I am so bonded to that little girl, even though, she's not painted like a reborn. She doesn't have the veining. She doesn't have super realistic hands or feet. But it doesn't matter. She has gone just about everywhere I've gone past couple of days. I have so much fun with her. I have even put her on the Babysit Me app. Okay. I need to go snag her a diaper. So I'm going to pause you for just a second while I go do that. Okay, we're back. I went and got another diaper, and I also went and got a magic eraser because I'm going to try to get this off her leg without taking off any paint or anything. Wow, it doesn't even look like this is going to take it off. That is saying something when the magic eraser doesn't work. Okay, so that's just going to be a birthmark. Yeah, because that's not coming off. Okay. Alright, no big deal. No big deal. Let's put her diaper on. So she's going to look a little crazy for a second here. I think this will fit. Poor girl. She's been through a lot. She was, I tell you what, I think a man packed her. She came in a big box, just thrown in there with nothing else in it. She was all mangled up. Let's see, I brought you a onesie. Now, I'm going to try a newborn onesie on her. She wears comfortably a 3-month. But since this body is smaller, I think we'll be able to just get by with a newborn. Poor girl, just getting manhandled. Getting straight manhandled. These dolls are just my pride and joy. Pride and joy. So, I've been thinking, and I don't know yet where I've settled on this, but since this doll is not going to have the original hairstyle, I was like, well, do I continue to call her Tabitha Fern? Or do I call this one Tabitha Fern? And which one is getting the other name and which one's getting the original name? And I am not sure which one's going to be which, but the one that's not Tabitha Fern is getting another name that used to be my grandmother's. She changed her name. She didn't like her original first name, which was Effie. I love the name Effie. I think it is just so sweet and feminine. So one of these is going to be Effie. I haven't figured out a middle name yet. So Tabitha and Effie. We will just see. I am putting a smaller outfit on her. I'm trying it because I wasn't sure what size this body was going to, what the smaller body was going to wear. This outfit is, let me see, it says 6 to 12 months. And it seems to fit really well. Alright, we're going to put this sweater on ya. And I need to figure out this name thing. Who's getting what name? And it may also be determined when she gets her new wig. You know, that may play a role. Because you know your looks. A doll's looks can change drastically with a different style and color of a wig. Excuse me. Yeah, this seems to fit pretty good. I've been battling issues with allergies this morning. She's not wanting to sit up very well. I probably could have put more stuffing in there. Who knows? May have to go back and redo it if it's not settling right. Okay, how cute does that look? Oh my gosh. Alright, little one. Yeah, that suits her well. Hair. I think I will go ahead and style her back into her pigtails. And let me find the hair accessories. I know I brought them back here. There they are. I cannot wait to get things organized and one of these days I will have, or we will have the nursery built. We use that comb. I think I have the perfect little head bows. Yes. We'll use those. Oh, we need some actual bows here. We have a match. I think that would work because there's pink in this. So here's the other one. Is somebody else wearing it? I don't see it in the bag. Really, Anna might be wearing it. Alright. Let's just go ahead and do this here. You guys have no idea how excited I am that this wig, that it wasn't just how the wig came. Her hair is actually really nice. She has a nice full wig. You have options on how to style this. Okay. Oh, let's make sure I don't get any of her bangs up there. I am curious who else out there enjoys Virginia Turner dolls. I don't see them a lot in any of the doll groups. Because I am a part of doll groups that have, you know, it's not just one type of doll. There's many different types of dolls. But I don't see Virginia Turner dolls. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Oh, she is so sweet. She is just so sweet. But look how full and pretty that is. Yes. You have options. Okay. Try to comb all these bangs forward. Trim up some of the straggly ends. I did not get paperwork with either of these dolls. There's information on her box, the one that I got from Grammy, but I didn't get any actual paperwork. I would assume they would have come with paperwork. Masterpiece dolls do. just cutting the straggly pieces here that... There we go. Oh my gosh, jeez. Darling, you are just adorable. Okay. I'm getting all kinds of flustered. I would say Ray Leona has the other bow. Meaning, I will need to put different bows in her hair because I'm not pausing the video again to go hunt down a bow. So we're just going to put these little white ones in. I'll show her to you here in just a second. Alright. Look at this, look at this. Can you see how cute? Oh, do it that way. Let's see her little piggy tails. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I could not be more excited. Alright, hair everywhere. Now, I will grab our first little girl here, who's a lot heavier. And we're going to talk about her wig, which is not the best. Now, I don't know if you can see here, but this one's to part like that. And you can see a sewing seam right there. So I try to keep that covered. And this wig, it's got like short pieces up here. It's kind of all over the place. It almost looks like somebody took scissors to this. And you can see the cap really easily in the back. So what I've been doing to try to cut down on that some is I had made a little water and conditioner mixture that I've been spraying on her hair and then combing it, and that's kind of tamed things a little bit. But first I'm going to get her dressed again. I've got the cutest outfit to put on her. I just picked up the sweater last night. Diaper back on. Ah! So I'm really enjoying, you know, getting older dolls or dolls that need a little bit of work and sprucing them up again, giving them new life and a new name, and taking care. This goes back to the anthropomorphism. Taking care of and personification, attributing attributes to inanimate objects as if they are living, and then treating them as if they are living. I don't know what order videos are going to go out in, but I have done a video talking about that, what it is, what all that means. And I don't know if you're going to see it before you see this, but this very much, with these two dolls specifically, has tied into that. I keep hearing vibrating like my phone's vibrating, and it's not. That is so odd. Okay. Can't wait for you to see this outfit. You're just gonna love this outfit. Now, this outfit I'm putting on her is 18 months. The sweater I think is going to be 12 months. The pants are 18 months. So you can see there is a difference in these two because of their bodies. She'll sit there. Look at the sweater. It says peace. This is so cute. It's 12 months. It's meant to be baggy. So keep that in mind. It is meant to be an oversized sweater. Pick this up from Walmart. And we will spruce up her hair here using a finer tooth comb for her hair. Try to cover this up. I hear Kinsley scratching at the bedroom door. Now I can slightly put her hair in pigtails, but it doesn't look the best. Boy, that is not wanting to cover. Come on. Just put her with a little headband here. Look at this outfit. How cute does she look? Alright, so she has... This is her bunny. And this bunny goes everywhere she goes. Oh, I forgot to put the spray on the girls. So this is Laura J. Scent Baby Bottom Body Mist. I think I got this on Etsy. And I just spritz their clothes. Sometimes I'll spritz like the top of their heads. I've never had an issue with it staining anything or bleaching anything, so that's good. Let's clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna have to sweep in here. Get all those little pieces of rubber band out. How cute do these girls look? I can't see what y'all are seeing, but oh my gosh, it's so cute. So when her new wig comes in, I will do a video showing you guys what that looks like. So what do you think? Who should keep the name Tabitha Fern? Should it be this one because this was the doll that came from my grandmother? I think it is. I think that's what I should do, because this is the one. So then she'll have the name Effie, and we'll have to figure out a middle name for her. So Effie is going to need a Lovey. So we're going to have to search through the baby toys and let Effie pick out her little toy. I was surprised that she picked out... Y'all remember these rabbits, right? You remember these from the 90s? I don't even know where this came from. I don't know if I picked this up at a thrift store or something, or if somebody gave it to me. I don't remember. But that is her stuffed animal now. Sweet girls. Oh, they are so precious. Guys, my heart is just overflowing. Oh, I could not be happier with these sweet little girls. Little twins. Now I'm going to be packing 2 of them around constantly. Yep. This is going to be great. So Effie's going to need a middle name and a Lovey. That's what I'm going to attend to next. Since they don't have paperwork, I will be putting paperwork together for them. It will have all the information on the backs of their necks. Oh, we were going to look and see, because I thought her number was similar, close to the other one's number. She's 233, Effie is. Tabitha is 237. So they're just a couple apart. How cool is that? Came from the same town. Oh my gosh. They truly are twins. Listen. They truly are twins, even though their hair is a little bit different. But that's good, because that's how I can tell them apart. And then Effie's got her little birthmark on her leg, apparently. So that'll be another way we can tell them apart. I cannot wait to just snuggle with these girls. So that's what we're going to go do. I'm going to start working on the paperwork. You will be seeing a video soon on how I do all the paperwork for the babies, how I keep all that stored. Because that is not something you want to lose. I'm a cataloger, so everybody's got to have paperwork. I don't care where you come from. I don't care if you're a replica. Everybody's got to have paperwork and all their information. So I will do a video on that. We'll probably film that maybe tomorrow. So I've got 2 other videos to go out. I don't know what order they're going to be going out yet. But one will, I'm filming this on Saturday. One will be going up tonight. Just don't know which one. So, yay! We have tons to do here in the nursery today. And then I need snuggle time with my 2 girls. So, we gotta get on it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, even though you may not have been able to see perfectly well the entire time what I was doing. We still need to sort that out, and I'm still learning how to film, but I can't quit staring at them. I just cannot quit staring at them. I do not know if this face sculpt is always called Wendy, or is it called something else if they had different hairstyles. I don't know, but these 2 are Wendy. If you are looking, Virginia Turner, Wendy, they are 26 inches long. I don't know if she's a little bit longer since I switched her bodies out. We'll have to measure her and see. But these are great. These are just great. And it's really hard vinyl. I watched a video on YouTube the other day about Virginia. I think it was an interview with her, Virginia Turner. But she was talking about how they're painted, how they're made in general, and then how they're painted. And they airbrush the paint on, and they use an automotive paint. So I don't know if anybody has ever attempted to repaint these to make them more lifelike. Would you have to use an automotive style paint and airbrush for that to work out? I don't know. I'm not going to paint them. I had considered putting some life into their hands and maybe adding a little bit of color to the nails. But as of right now, I'm not. And if I did do that, I would only do that to her since she is the modified one, and I would keep her Effie original. So I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But if anybody knows, if anybody has altered these in any way, I would love to hear about it and what materials you used and how you did it. That would be fantastic. There's not a ton of videos on Virginia Turner dolls on YouTube that I could find. So if you have Virginia Turner dolls, consider making a channel. You know, if you have rare dolls that you don't see a lot of on YouTube, whether that's Masterpiece, Virginia Turner, Lee Middleton, I think there's more channels focused on Reborns than anything else. But consider making a channel, because people, these may seem obscure to you, like, oh, nobody talks about Virginia Turner dolls or whatever. I think you'd be surprised. And I am always looking for new content, and especially content on dolls that it's harder to find content on. So just something to consider out there. We need more doll channels. We always need more doll channels. Always. So, and it's fun. I can vouch. If you have somebody to help you with the editing, it's fun. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I got too much to do to sit here and rattle on all day. I hope you enjoyed Tabitha and Effie. Oh my gosh, I'm spazzing out still. I'm so excited. So we're gonna get to it. Join us here again. I will be here soon. There may be some just like random videos going out, not just on Saturday night and Wednesday night. So stick around, everybody. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.